Hello and welcome to another MiniWarGaming Battle Report. Today, Luka and Skari are going to be playing with the Eye of Terror supplement from 4th edition. The 13th company of Space Wolves will be attacked by the Ulthwe Strike Force, hunting the HQs of the fallen Space Marines, allegedly.
We play and call it work.
And welcome everyone to another Warhammer Battle Report. Of course, Luka and I are going to be playing from the Eye of Terror Codex Worldwide Campaign.
Probably one of the cooler campaign books. Well, one of my favorite campaign books.
One of mine too.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a lot of cool army lists in there. Bringing out, obviously, the 13th Company.
We showed off the Legion of the Damned.
Legion
we still need to show off the Cadian Shock Troopers with their white shield conscripts and stuff.
We were talking about that earlier today.
Yeah.
They're cadets, essentially.
I know.
The young ones.
Trained cadets. Better than conscripts.
Yeah, a little bit better, just a little bit.
But we're really excited about it because we've got the Ulthwé Strike Force, or a splinter of, because of the color scheme.
Yeah, it'll be this color scheme's version of the Ulthwé Strike Force.
Correct. And then you're running 13th Company.
Yes, so this is the second time playing the Wolves for this series, which I'm very excited because the first time we were adapting to the rules and getting to learn the rules. We weren't really able to fully immerse ourselves in it, but now this time, a lot more comfortable building lists with this era of 40k and had a lot of fun putting this one together.
That's right. So in order to set up the theme, I ended up making a really cool table, and the table has a lot of little Eldar pieces of terrain and some forests and a really cool like modular table with all the like fixed features.
Yeah.
And it didn't take too long to set up. You know, of course, using some of the awesome terrain companies that we have available. Make sure you check the links down below for all those awesome things that bring your table to life. So let's head on over to the army lists and take a look at what we brought.
Very excited to be playing the 13th Company from the Eye of Terror supplement that came out quite a bit many moons ago. Now, the idea with this list is the 13th Company chased the traitors into the Eye of Terror. Unfortunately, they never really made their way back until Abaddon's 13th Black Crusade, about 10,000 years later, where they revealed their still full fighting strength and joined up with, the new Imperium, per se. Now, the idea of this list is a very mobile force. Everyone is able to scout at the start of the game, and the Wolfen have ways to add movement to their movement characteristic of the movement phase. It's going to be led by a Wolf Lord. You have to bring a Wolf Lord. You can choose to upgrade this guy to be marked by the Wolfen, and then you can make your Wolfen troops. But I wanted a Wolf Lord who hasn't fully succumbed to the curse yet. Now, because we're playing Space Wolves, we do have to bring 1 HQ for every 750 points we're playing. So in this case, I have a second HQ because I got to bring them, but I gladly bring them. This is the old Ulrich the Slayer model, but we're going to be playing him as a Wolf Priest, and he's going to be leading Wolfen in a battle as he is like a spiritual leader for them, just like the Heresy era for the Deathsworn. And with him, we're going to have 3 squads of Wolfen taking up all of our elite choices. 1 will be 10 strong and 2 will be 5 strong. And then doubling back to our Wolf Lord, we're having a little bit of fun with him. We're going to be bringing a pack of Fenrisian Wolves, as well as Stormclaws, which are effectively a Heresy era Wolf Guard unit. They're veterans. They're the honor guard to the Wolf Lords. And just like back in the Heresy, they're just as effective in today's modern Warhammer 40k, we'll say. Troop choices, we take Grey Slayers, which are very similar to Grey Hunters. The Grey Slayer was just the bulk of battle line force for the Wolves during the Horus Heresy 10,000 years ago. And of course, we have a unit of Longfangs to go along with this force, the 13th Company Longfangs, which are very identical to the basic Space Wolf Army list Longfangs. Very powerful unit, and the infamous Devastator Squad.
And I am going to be playing the Ulthwé Strike Force. Now, in the lore, Malgun Ra arrives in Ulthwé, and that brings dire portents for the Ulthwé craft world in general. So they have a Seer Council, a Council of War, where they discuss what to do. So what happens is Malgun Ra splits the Ulthwé craft world up into many different strike forces, each connected by a waystone that Eldrad can kind of connect and essentially be present where all of these different strike forces are all at once, striking at the heart of where they need to in order to protect the craft world and the galaxy from the dire portents to come. So for the list itself, not only did I have the big Seer Council, I brought a couple of big squads of Black Guardians, a couple of units of Vipers to go around and score points and do some chip damage. And one of the cool mechanics about the Strike Force is half of the army is going to be in reserve and has to arrive via a little webway portal that you open up during the battle. I do have a waystone on one of my units in reserve that allows me to re-roll my reserve rolls, which is going to be really handy as we move into the game. Today, Luka and I are playing The Hunted. This is one of the Rogue Trader tournament missions that I've collected for the last 30 years or whatever. In this case, we have infiltrators, victory points, we're just trying to kill each other, and any HQ choices from either players that are destroyed are worth double points, which is gonna mean that we have to try to keep our HQs alive while killing the enemy HQs.
And for our members, you can check out the links down below to get a little bit of early access to another 40K 4th edition battle report. It is going to be Night Lords versus Salamanders. 1,500 points. Check it out below.
We are going to roll off our strategy ratings to pick sides and all that fun stuff. We both have 3.
This is pretty cool, though.
Oh, I got it too high. You got double 6.
Okay,
nice.
well, that means that I will pick sides. I'm just going to pick this side. I like this side.
Sure.
I'm going to make you deploy first.
And I will do just that.
I think that's how that works. If not, I'll deploy first, whatever.
So I'll go along here. You're going to go along there.
That's right.
We'll show you what that all looks like. The scout moves for the 13th Company as well. So we got Wolfen up on the ledge, Long Fangs on this Eldar structure with Grey Slayers protecting them down below. The big unit of Wolfen out front scouted forward, and then our Wolf Lord in the back just kind of following up behind him. That's where they just deployed staggered behind each other. Grey Slayer pack on the structure, and then Wolfen on the left. And you...
Well, I only have 4 units to deploy because my army is 8 units, and half of them, rounding up, have to be put in reserve.
Right.
So if I had 7, I'd still have to put 4. Anyway, so a 10-strong Guardian defender unit with the webway gate is on that Warlock and a little platform. I've got my D-cannon support battery, my giant, very, very, very expensive unit of Farseers and stuff here. And on the far flank, just to force you to have to use the entire table. If not, I would totally take over that high ground over there.
I didn't want to play up here, but Skari deployed the bike unit up there that we're just gonna
tactically forcing you to use parts of the battlefield.
I hate elevation. So here I am fighting on the elevation.
So the big unit jet bikes with a couple of cannons and the Warlock. And then in reserve, I've got 2 Vipers, I've got my Warwalker, and a big brick of 20, well, almost 20 Guardians with another rocket launcher. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to have to leverage my psychic.
Just double check the rules, because I remember reading it somewhere in the army supplement list. It's the mark of the Wolfen that you can upgrade characters to have.
Cool.
That will give them extra attacks, but then, they fully succumb to that Wolfen nature, and they automatically pass morale checks, pinning checks, and falling back and all that.
And their unit too, right?
Yeah, and their unit by default.
But then they can only join Wolfen units?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Wolfen become troops if you have it on your Lord and stuff.
You can have up to 6 units of Wolfen?
Yeah. You can upgrade pack leaders, like little sergeants with it for 20 points if you want to. So you can have like little pack leaders like them.
Oh, so you could have like a couple. Oh, neat. Okay.
You could do stuff like that. I didn't have the points for it because this stuff's all expensive as is.
It is.
Yeah.
These armies, like the more we play, the more I'm like, this feels like you could quite easily collect an army. You don't have to spend too many points, and then all of a sudden, not too much money, and then you have like an army. You just collect a few characters, a few units, done. You can play a whole game of Warhammer, right?
You can kind of see that evolution throughout the years. The whole reason they went to 3rd edition, well, one of the main reasons was because people wanted to play with more models.
I know.
And all that. And then, that kind of just, people were like, oh, you know what? We'll spend money. And then Games Workshop realized, well, we can just reduce points and make the games bigger.
Make the game twice as big. You know what? I'm enjoying these nostalgia games. I hope all of you are as well. We've got tons more to come down the pipeline.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really excited about it. However, now is the fateful dice to go first. You've scouted up. That's before we know who goes first. There's no infiltrating. I don't have any scouts or anything like that. Turn 1.
I gotta get a die.
I know you do. That's why I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait.
And
okay. Good luck. Have fun. Oh,
it's a reroll. 6.
I'm gonna roll again to a 5. Very nice. Very nice.
Whoa!
Just because I want to get my web brigade up, I'm gonna just go and do it. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Even though for victory points it's usually better to go second, I need to put my web brigade down because if he dies, everything like the web brigade gets opened up, but then I don't have control over it. So I want to make sure. I'm going to make sure that I go.
Well,
so,
if it makes you feel, if you
Ulthwé turn
want,
one.
I promise not to attack him if you want to go second.
No, I'll go first. I want to see what I can do because I want to try and like cast some psychic powers, get everybody kind of beefed up, and then just try and start taking some pot shots at you. So that's the plan. Okay, so he's just going to move up there because I'm going to put a webway gate up. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. Oh, yeah, and I guess when do my psychic powers happen? I guess in the movement phase.
It's like start of turn, movement phase. It'll say.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a guide first. We're going to cast guide. Oh, it's hold
with
on
force.
a second. They all have with force. No,
Actually, that's the bad. You have to do a leadership
that's a
check.
perils.
That's a perils. Yeah.
That's a perils. However, I do have stones on all of them where I get to roll 2 dice. Oh, 3 dice and pick the 2 lowest. So guy's just gonna fail.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take a strength 6 hit on 2s. Nope. I take a damage on my guide seer.
Which one was the guide seer?
This one right here.
Oh yeah,
I believe. Well, fine. Didn't work. That was guide. Good job. He's down to 2 wounds remaining.
We're getting
well done.
one step at a time.
Well done. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and do spirit. We're going to do this Farseer over here. He's got Mind War and Fortune, so he's going to go ahead and try and cast that. And
there you go.
He has to pick the 2 lowest. No, that's another perils. Strength 6.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yes.
You don't wound yourself. That's right. Double 6, double 1. Yeah.
Oh, but it does
but
work.
the double 1 still works.
Correct.
That's right.
The double 1 does work. So I'm going to go for guide. Fortune. I'm going to put it on the Guardians to give them rerolls to their armor saves.
Very good.
It is only armor saves, which is weird. So it like doesn't really help against cover and stuff like that.
No, yeah.
At least in this edition
Correct.
of the rules.
It does later on.
It does later on.
But that got annoying.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So that's it for the ones that I do at the start of the turn, and then the other 2 I have are shooting attacks. So I'm going to wait to use those.
Proceed with the rest of this movement then.
So this Farseer is going to move out this way to get some nice line of sight. So is this Farseer. He's going to get up like this. They're feeling a little aggressive. We're going to try and spread out as best we can with the Seer Council. We have to give you as many targets as we can, but also spread out a little bit. Make sure that we're all in line of sight so that you can't just like not kill. So you can only kill a few of them or whatever.
I assume they all have like rune armor, 4-up invulns.
Yeah. So I'm just the biggest thing is Ulthwé had a really cool warlock power called Augment, which doubles the range of any psychic power.
Oh,
right?
Nice.
So they had to take an extra psychic power to do it. So I've got a couple augments, which means that my 18-inch Eldritch Storm and 18-inch Mind War become 36-inch powers, which I'm really excited to try and like make work, right? So it'd be cool to show it off, but as we've seen so far,
2 perils already.
The warp be fickle. So we'll see what happens with this. And then of course my bikes, which they're going to try and stay within the confines of the little forest here with the forest. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. They're just going to kind of move around. This big unit up here is going to be a target that I'm going to try and focus on as well.
Sorry, which big unit?
So the unit up there, the
these guys up here.
So I'm still thinking about them, but I want to make sure that I stay in a position where I can do some damage if needed and stay behind the trees to get some cover. Eldar jet bikes have a shooting move, so I'm really looking forward to seeing if I can use that capability. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so first things first, we're going to do my D cannon. It's a barrage weapon. I'm going to try and hit this guy right here.
Yep.
So him. Now I check range. So 24 inches. Oh, he's just
nice.
Out of range.
I got lucky.
This shot just misses. He just does not hit. But now I have a good idea of with the range that I have.
And they're going to be approaching you as well.
Correct. So now I know that's my maximum range. It's like a ranging shot.
Bubble here, kind of.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and do these 2 shuriken cannons. They're just going to shoot into your hunters over here.
Grey Slayers.
The Slayers.
Yep.
Now they are ballistic skill 4, so they hit on 3s with their cannons. And they're strength 5, so 3s.
Their cannon's only strength 5, eh?
No, strength 6. Yeah,
well, still the one fails, I suppose. 3-up armor save?
Yep. Yeah, got one. Good job.
What's the range of the cannon?
24.
Okay, so I can pull.
Here, let's.
Pretty safe to pull any of these guys.
Correct.
We'll lose that guy.
Pop. Okay, so now I'm going to put my web brigade down. It's going to go back here. like so. You can't move through it, doesn't block line of sight or anything though. And then every single one of my reserves will arrive from here as if it was my table edge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's it. I could potentially put it up a little, you know what, let's put it up a little closer. Just put it up that way. You know what? Yeah, you know, we're not a strike force of Ulthwé without the anger of Ulthwé. Then we're going to go ahead and do this rocket launcher, Eldar missile launcher. Just going to shoot those wolfen.
Easy, just a crack missile?
No, just a fragmentation, like a star rocket.
Hits.
It hits. Nice.
I assume you want to probably put it on.
As many as I can get would be the best. If I can get it more, yeah.
You're looking at 1 and 2 partials, kind of no matter what.
1 and 2 partials?
Yeah, 1 and 2 partials.
So 2 partials?
So 2 hits.
2, I think it's strength, well, enough with that. At least strength 4.
AP, oh, nothing.
Not enough to go through power armor.
Odd AP 3, so Wolfen come equipped with power armor still.
Okay. And now we go to the fun part, the psychic phase.
The psychic shooting.
The psychic shooting. Let's do this. So I'm going to go ahead and do Mind War first.
Very good.
I'm going to try do Mind War. Does it go off? It does.
Very good.
Now I'm going to try and augment the power with my Warlock. And I don't think an A9 will do it. So the second Warlock is going to attempt to augment the power because you can keep on doing it till you do. No.
No, another 9.
No augmentation here, he
so
says.
The power is too far away.
Oh my gosh, okay. And then we're going to go ahead and do an Eldritch Storm. And that will go off.
Nice.
And it is 18 inches away.
You probably want to go for like that dude's head or something.
If I just have to place it within 18. I don't have to like target anything.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Yeah. So the circle would have to be on you. I do miss. I don't have any more augments. Tears down my face. Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. And then in the assault phase, the Eldar jet bikes get to move because they're fancy when it comes to assault. They can just move 6 inches.
It's what they do.
It's what they do. They're gonna stick around. Get behind. No.
Problems.
No tree problems. They're just gonna move around, get into the cover, and do all this stuff here.
That's effectively it.
That's it. You know what? It's not a. I love that you can play this game and not get annihilated by going second.
Yeah. Well, they don't really have like the lethality is probably the lowest it's ever really been, because I'm pretty sure second edition was way lethal, way more lethal
100%.
than third and fourth, from what I remember. And they just cranked it right down to like a 1 out of 10.
I got 1 kill though.
You did. You got 1 entire.
I did 1 wound to you, and I did 1 wound to myself. It's an even wash.
I did make 2 saves, so you could have had a little bit more, I suppose. And,
but with that though, it is Wolfen turn number 1.
Tired of terrain that takes up more space than your army? Ruins of Perdition is modular, magnetizable, and stores in a single box. On the table, though, it transforms into a cinematic war-torn battlefield. Check it out now at miniwargaming.com/perdition.
Go right to my movement phase, and at the start of my movement phase, the Wolfen have a rule called Animalistic Rage. They must add a D6 to their movement characteristic, and they have to move towards the nearest enemy unit. However, if a Wolf Priest is joined to the unit, and that's the only character that can join them, I believe, unless you have a Mark of the Wolfen character or something like that, he can calm it and rein it in, and then you get to control how they move. But in this case, I don't care. The nearest enemy is kind of down the middle of the table or that direction. It's one of the two.
Just gonna come at me, bro.
We're just gonna go. Unfortunately, these guys cannot hide and cover. They have to use that. They don't have a priest, so they're gonna have to come up and around and walk down the stairs.
Don't worry, I'm gonna fight them. They're not gonna be useless. I just needed to make sure you had to use that high ground.
Yep, I understand. Yeah. I don't mind. They're fast. They can get there. So
this is the kind of situation where I'm really happy I missed with my 18-inch gun.
To show off the...
To show off that you cannot charge me.
Oh, yes.
I'm just no pre-measuring in 4th edition. So
that's true. I'm outside of 18, so no matter what, I can't charge them.
So that makes me a little bit less nervous for that specifically.
So if Skari, well, I mean, I would have had to do the terrain, but they have moved through cover actually, so they could have actually made the charge.
I guess the little water feature would have protected
exactly. So they're going to add 6 to their movement. This squad's going to add 4 to their movement.
Nice.
This squad up here is going to go 11. They're going to go their 11 down the steps. They did have a move through cover, but they rolled a 6. The Wolfen pack in the middle, just rushing right towards the Seer Council. And then the one on the left getting dangerously close to the enemy. It looks like we might be able to declare a charge. As for the rest of my movement, we're obviously going to keep our long fangs still so they can fire their weapons. I kind of want to keep these Gray Slayers still, just to protect the long fangs. And then these Gray Slayers are going to go on the push over the Eldar structure, fire some bolt guns, and then our Wolf Lord will just push forward with his bodyguard unit. And that is about it. Our pack moves up here in the middle. Hopefully the surrounding units will keep them safe. I'm good to go to my shooting. I'm gonna try and take some shots at your jet bikes.
Yeah, a couple of bolters.
I didn't move, so I can shoot 24 with them with their rapid fire weapons. I assume just two it looks like. All right, 2 shots it is. Crack, crack, bang, bang. Got a hit, and bang. No, not gonna wound on a 2. And then we're gonna go to the long fangs. The pack leader can forego his shooting to pick 2 targets to fire at. This was very powerful rule for long fangs.
They made them one of the best heavy weapon units in the game.
Yes, because the main thing here is you could do like 2 heavy bolters, 2 las cannons, multi-meltus plasma cannons. That way you can always pick and choose your options. In this case, I like the idea of like anti-infantry on that, but also anti-tank if I need the missiles in addition to the las cannons. Yep. I'd rather have heavy bolters in this slot in these 2, a little bit cheaper. I just don't have the models. Yep. Or we've lost them. I don't know where they are. Anyways.
They're with the Black Templars.
They also lost, sadly. Other than like maybe a third of one of their many boxes we had.
Yep. The drop pod survived.
I lament our Black Templar collection. We're gonna do the missiles are gonna fire at the jet bikes, and the las cannons are gonna fire at the jet bikes. Okay. I'm just gonna put all 4 shots that way.
Makes sense.
Nice and easy. I should be able to do this all in one roll
because the AP2 and AP3 is exactly the same.
3 is to hit with the long fangs.
Ooh, very nice.
Every single heavy weapon hits.
Very nice.
You are gonna have cover.
I am.
That's 4 wounds as well.
Ooh, so 5 of cover for trees.
How many trees do I hit? I hit 0 trees.
0 trees.
That's a
pop, pop, pop.
panicking.
Pop, 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 pop.
And an overall great shot from the long fangs.
Very nicely done.
It's hard to hit 4 times and wound 4 times. Then we can go to some of the shooting over here. I can only fire within 12 with these Gray Slayers, but I suspect a few of them are in 12. Skari brings up a good point. We suspect the Wolfen are in charge range.
We did move this, by the way, for any keen-eyed views, because this is a platform that's like more of a token than anything.
Yeah, it dies kind of last. You just have to have the operators nearby.
You can't actually attack it. It's just can't be, doesn't have a profile yet, not in this codex.
It never really, didn't get one until later. So if I kill a few Eldar with my Gray Slayers, who can see these 2 models here, so Skari can choose to pull them, I might not be able to charge. So we're gonna forego their shooting and restrain ourselves.
Oh no, Gray Slayers.
I love popping Eldar with bolt guns too. It feels so, especially Guardians. We're gonna go right to charging.
I like it.
The only charge I maybe have is over here.
No. Oh, see, yeah, you needed to just kill the 1.
Yeah, okay,
well,
even
you made
1
it.
model. Okay, so that guy does make it with the charge. We
got
lucky with our
within range to charge there, but I think that's just the 2 that might be able to get in there.
It's anyone in 2 inches of a guy in base contact.
Yeah,
I only have the 1 guy in base contact.
And then he'll go, oh, so you'll actually get 4 of them in.
4 fighting? Very good. Very, very good.
3.
So I only have these 3 fighting. This guy couldn't quite make it in base contact. And then
so he would go like there,
he would have to go there.
He would go
this
there.
guy's not fighting.
Correct, yeah. So yeah, you still get your 4.
And that's it for charging.
Nice.
That's it. We're gonna go right to
You're initiative 5 though.
I assume you are as well.
No. Guardians are just 4.
Oh, they're as fast as Space Marines.
Yeah.
The Wolfen are a cut above.
Guardians didn't get higher initiative until like 5th edition. Then they became more like Dire Avengers. Like they were trained. They all had weapon skill 4 and ballistic skill 4.
Oh, okay.
At this point in time, Black Guardians were the only ones that had the better ballistic skill.
Each Wolfen has 2 attacks base. Now you'll notice that they do have war gear on them. That's more of a narrative decision from Games Workshop. They wanted them to still have the war gear they had during the Heresy, and you're actually going to notice an interesting attention to detail here. That's a Heresy era Power Fist.
Yep.
Which I guess they kind of retroactively went back and redesigned.
Well, they also were supposed to they were scavengers, right? They had to get most of their gear from fighting Chaos Warbands and stuff.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So they don't actually use that war gear, it's all for show. They just have Wolfen claws, which count as an extra
I owe
plus
you
combo
a
weapon.
morale test.
Oh yes, the bikes over there.
The bikes are going to try and hold the line, and
they're good on a 6.
They're okay. Nice.
And they get the extra attack for charging. So they're 3 attacks each in this case, so it's going to be 12 attacks. We're going to be weapon skill 5. So we're hitting them on 3s. Not a great roll.
No rerolls though.
No rerolls, no nothing. And there's no AP on these attacks. They have very high strength. So they're good at ripping apart vehicles.
Okay.
And they're
What's their
good-
strength?
5.
Okay, so 6 saves.
But they can hurt armor 11 vehicles and stuff.
Nice.
Which is
So I
kinda
just
cool.
get my armor here?
Yep.
Okay, so I just get 3 guys that you can kill, 5 up armor saves. Oh, they showed up. I wish I would have hit some trees with those last cannons there.
So I kill the
so you
3.
did kill the 3 that you can kill.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's kind of it. I win combat.
You don't outnumber me. I'm not under 50.
Nope.
So
Leadership.
morale test. They are okay. And then we do pylons.
Bring it all together. And that is it. We all do our 6-inch pylon moves as the combat is ongoing. And that is the end of battle round 1 of 6, everyone. Again, just the speed and fluidity of this edition is very appealing. I'm still actually not used to it. Every time we set up the game and we go through all of our like recording preamble and everything,
and then we just play and it's like, oh, it's just like super fast.
I always forget how quick it is, and there's not that much to it once we get going. Are you ready for your turn?
I'm ready for my turn, and it is turn number 2. I do have to do a couple of psychic powers first, though.
And reserve moves. And reserve rolls and stuff.
Reserve rolls and moves. I do have a few reserves. So I'm going to start with my Woolwalker. This is on 4s. Do I want to re-roll my Woolwalker? I think I'm going to use my Waystone to re-roll the Woolwalker, see if he does come in. He does not. Then we have 2 Vipers. They do not come in.
How many Waystones do you have?
Just 1. You can only have 1 per army.
Okay.
And then they decide to arrive. So they're going to arrive, which means my Waystone cannot be used anymore because it's going to be on the board.
Oh, funny. So the Warlock and this giant squad of
He's
Guardian Defenders, eh?
Correct. Big unit, and it's also a free Eldritch Storm I get to use once per game. And it costs automatically. So
Waystone?
Yeah, he has the Waystone, gives me a reroll, and then once per game can be an Eldritch Storm as well, which is really cool. Okay, so now we're gonna do some psychic powers. Let's start with Guide, right? We tried that last time, and it does go off this time.
Very good.
So they are guided. Then we're gonna go ahead and try Fortune, and it also goes off. Very nice. And that's the 2 buffing powers I have.
What does Guide do?
So Guide gives me reroll hit rolls. I'm just gonna put it on the Farseer's unit, and then Fortune gives me reroll armor saves as well.
Do you want to put it over here?
No, it's only a 6-inch bubble. So unless I augment it,
I see.
I'm just gonna put it on them. Yeah. Okay, so that means that they're buffed right now, and then I do have my other psychic powers ready to go, which is good. I'm probably going to just kind of shuffle them back, try deal with this big Wolfen unit, and then my big Guardian unit is gonna come out. There's 2 things I can do. I can hope that they hold for 1 more turn.
They might.
Right? They might, well, 2 more combat phases, but just 1 more really to tie you up. And I really need to try and take out this unit here. So that's my priority. This is my secondary priority. And then of course, I don't know if they'll survive another round of last cannons, but 1 can try. And with that though, let's go into the movement phase. Okay, there they go. They're just gonna jump out.
Giant monstrous unit comes pouring out of the webway. The Space Wolves actually don't know when the numbers end. As far as they know, it's an unlimited amount of Guardian
Although I did have to clump up a little bit. I want to give a little bit extra distance from like this big unit of Wolfen. However, my Farseer's unit is going to get a little bit aggressive. They're probably going to get into the water to force you to come fight them in the cover.
Well, I was going to say, I can always, at least with the priest, I can decide not to use their rule, but if I use their rule, they have to go to the nearest enemy.
You don't have to use the rule. But
Only because of the wolf priest.
Nice, that's really cool. So with that though, I'm going to do some additional movements. I'm going to take a difficult terrain test on this Farseer unit.
Your cover for jumping down?
Yeah, they just go, sure.
2.
They go an inch sideways, so they're not really going to go too far. He's just gonna go down here, and then everybody else is just gonna battle in a little bit. Just make sure they're in the cover to make it hard for you to get some, and then maybe shoot some pistols at you and stuff. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I got a couple of.
Hey, my guys only have 1 wound.
That's right. Hey, every dice I can roll is gonna be a useful dice that I can roll. But it also means that you have to come into the cover to get me, which then allows my higher initiative to actually, let's not do that. Let's do this.
Stay down there.
No, it's more because as soon as you tag me, I want to be able to attack with as many as I can. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, because you don't have counterattack.
Correct. I can't like move or anything, so I just want to make sure that, okay. And yeah, and then we got some jet bike movement. And then they're stuck in combat. And then this little gun doesn't need to see anything. So hopefully we can do some damage before we go down.
Yeah, we just got to figure out where these jet bikes want to go.
They're just gonna go like this, nothing too crazy.
Hover above the river.
Well, they get to, yeah, they're gonna move behind this little barricade. Try and get them a better cover save than the trees, apparently, which didn't do anything for them last time.
No, the trees just got cut in half by the energy weapons.
They were on top of the trees, apparently, and then just didn't save at all. Well, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this. Let's start with the jetbikes. They're gonna shoot into your Grey Hunter guys in the side there.
Oh, the guys they shot last time?
Yeah. Do a leadership test just in case. They're okay.
Only because the Wolfen are closer.
Correct. Okay, so hitting on 3s.
With the cannons.
Okay. And on 2s. 2 saves.
Strength 6. And that'll be 2 power armor saves on those Grey Slayers. That'll gun down neither.
No one. Okay, well, fine. Well, time to do some fun stuff here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with Eldritch Storm. And it goes off. Ooh. Very nice. I do not need to augment this power.
I do have Wolf Tail Talisman. I'm just gonna roll it. It's the Wolf Priest has it, and so does the Wolf Lord. On a 6 up on a D6, the power is ignored.
They have been in the warp for a very long time.
They are gonna be affected by it.
Nice. Oh, that's not bad actually. I'm gonna try put it on him, I believe, which should get all but 3.
And it's unique that every model touched by the storm is hit. No partials. It is only strength 3, no AP. So it's not very devastating, but it does cause panic.
So that's
and
11 minus 3 is 8.
Yes.
Okay, so I get 8. It is on 5s though.
5s to wound.
5s to wound. I do get 3.
3 wounding hits from the Eldritch Storm. I do have power armor and healing bombs.
Nice.
So the first one I fail is ignored.
Ignored, very nice.
However, I do
Pinning
take the
test.
pinning check.
Correct.
All right, Wolf Priest for dramatic effect. That's,
you're gonna pass it regardless.
Yep.
Okay, good job. Well, I did 1 Eldritch Storm, not bad. Okay, then we're gonna do Mind War. So that goes off. Will it go off though?
On a 6, the talisman absorbs it. No, that's a 1.
Okay, so I am gonna pick your Wolf Lord. I mean your priest.
The priest in the unit.
So we get to roll a d6 and add our leadership characteristic to this. And if you lose, if I lose, nothing happens.
The Mind War does not affect the Farseer.
But if you lose, you will take a wound with no saves allowed for every point you lose the roll by.
And that's kind of how it's always worked.
It's always been that way.
Mind War has been, the Farseer is one of the best tools they've had.
Especially back in the day.
Yep.
So my leadership is 10.
I think I'm 9 or 10. I'm not 8 though.
Okay.
I'll double check afterwards.
Okay. For dramatic effect, the Farseer looks straight in your eye. This one right here. Looks at you and says, "Death to the Monkai." Oh, that's a 12.
So as long as I roll like a 3 up, we're okay.
Oh,
yes.
You are fine.
The Wolf Priest is not affected by
No, his mental conditioning saves him from the Mind War. And then the rest of the shooting from the squad.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah. 6 little pistols, hitting on 3s with guide.
Ooh,
nice. And then wounding on 4s. That'd be 2.
2 power armor saves. That is going to be 1
I
fail.
got 1.
Now we're going to lose. I guess that guy is probably within 12.
Yep.
I'll say that guy too.
And then we've got 2 singing spears. 2 hits and on 2s to wound.
Always wound on 2s.
They always wound on 2s.
Ooh, you slay another one.
Very nice. Very nice.
Bam, I guess.
Good job, Farseer. Well done. Although I would have been nice to see the Mind War do something.
Yeah, the Mind War. By the way, if anyone's curious, Mind War, I'm sure ignores armor save. You just stuff for wounds.
Yeah, it's just wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my guy only has 2 wounds.
Oh, I know. It's
My
very
Wolf Priest-
dangerous. And I get to pick the model that he Mind Wars.
Yeah.
Oh,
very good at assassinating characters.
If I had any way to lower your leadership, though, it would be even better. I think later in editions there was ways to, because you had some of the warlock powers lowered leadership as well, so you could like cast a warlock power to lower leadership, and then cast Mind War. There was like a whole bunch of cool combos. But this was the most basic version of psychic telepathy mind damage.
Nasty power, even in this era.
Yep. Okay, so the D cannon is going to shoot out of line of sight. I'm going to barrage, try and snipe your character over here. We're going to try to do our best there. And because I'm out of line of sight, it's going to scatter the highest of 2 dice if it misses. Yeah!
Oh, it hits! Even so, it'll just spin a little 3 anyways.
Done.
Boom. And it's 18-inch range?
So 24.
24, I mean, yeah, we know he's
so
good there.
So I have 2 partials there.
And a hit.
And a hit on your Lord, though. So 2 partials.
3 hits in total. Strength, very good, I think, right?
Yes, strength 10. So,
2s.
and these are AP2 or something silly like this. And because it's only one.
Just kills one.
Because it's barrage, it goes from the center of the template.
It does,
though.
right on the character. I
on
gotta
the
look up.
character.
I gotta look up one thing. One guy's gonna go down to that. We'll say this guy goes down. Blah.
Blah, and that is a pinning weapon.
Yes, and you
as
can
well.
take multiple pinning checks. So the second, ooh, we're okay on an 8.
So close.
Very close, very
So
close.
close.
There was something. I guess a little history thing there. Back in 3rd, you could snipe characters with barrage weapons and everything.
Yep.
I think, but it said it was kind of like against the spirit of the rule.
Well, it was also a guess
Yeah.
range. So it was
Yes.
very tough to do.
It was tough to
Yeah.
do, and it kind of said that in the rule book. Hey, you shouldn't do this, and then they just kind of got rid of it in 4, saying, okay, people are trying to kill characters and weapons too much with this.
Especially when you got rid of like guess ranges.
Exactly,
Right?
and they
it's
got
just-
rid of the guess
correct,
range.
Yeah,
as well.
then it made sense. It just means that you could kill anybody in the unit from a blast weapon, and but the center of the marker was determined for cover.
Yes.
So in this case, no cover because it's literally
You're
coming
right in the
from
middle of them.
open. Correct.
that is enough for a morale check at the end of the shooting phase.
They're just going to shoot everything into them.
My Grey Slayers.
I'm not going to shoot the Eldritch Storm. I'm going to keep it in my back pocket just in case. And I'm going to go ahead and shoot a Star Shatter Rocket or the Crack Rocket version.
Gotcha.
So we'll do the Crack Rocket version. Hits and wounds. So 1 cover save there.
Which will be okay.
Oh, you're fine. And then
is that 40 shots?
A lot. No, it's not a full 20. It's 16 plus 1 crew member, so 17 plus a little pistol. Oh, look at this! Every single dice I own.
This is rare in this edition.
This is not. Yeah, this is rare
shoot this
for
many
sure.
shots.
Okay, so 3s to hit because they're Black Guardians.
Yeah, they eventually all went to higher weapon skill. I think we mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to understand, like, why did the Eldar hit on 4s in this era? I don't get it.
Because they were farmers and
Yeah.
tanners and bakers and on 4s to them. They're just regular armor saves. So that, Mr. Marine, is 9 saves.
9 power armor
9 saves.
I only have 6 Grey Slayers in there, and you gunned down 4.
Very nice.
Might as well lose the closer ones.
Yep.
1, 2. We'll go you, and that, everyone, is going to be a leadership check at the end of the phase.
That's it. Yeah.
Are we there
that's all
now?
I got. That's,
All right.
that's all we got.
Might as well do their leadership check, see if they break.
Oh, they do break.
They do have They Shall Know No Fear, but they're going to be taking up a different position. So they're going to fall back 2d6.
Yep.
And they're going to go 9 towards
Very
my
nice.
table edge. So they end up running 2, they vault down and end up over here. With They Shall Know No Fear, they can still rally even though they're under half, and there's no one nearby them. So they'll have a chance later. And then I owe you a morale check over here.
I do.
I really like...
Oh!
Double 6 again.
Now,
All
does
right.
he have purity seals? Usually chaplains had them baked in.
I don't think he does. No purity seals on the Wolf Priest. He
Yeah.
is going to go 6 inches backwards.
Okay.
And they will get to regroup. It's just, I was excited for some combat. And there they go. Good flee. All right, so it goes back in your corner a
So
little
assault
bit.
phase, they're just gonna.
Go behind the barricade there.
That's right. Try and not get destroyed by a bunch of last cannons. Okay.
These guys have nothing to charge as their target ran away.
And you have higher initiative than my guardians.
I do. So I have no charge active, so I just got 2 attacks per model. It's gonna be, how many do I have here? 4?
There's 5 in total.
There's still 5. so
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't. You passed all your saves though, guys.
That's right. 10 attacks at weapon skill 5 means we have 7 hits.
Nice.
And strength 5.
2s to wound.
Only
Very
needing
nasty.
2s here. So that's 6.
It's another 6.
No AP though.
Okay, 5 ups here.
We
So
get
4 will go down, but I do get to fight you back finally,
Yes.
which is nice. 3, 4. I'm not going to kill the gunner, just in case I do end up getting out of combat at some point
Be
here.
able to fire that missile would be nice.
Correct. Okay, so 4 so far, and I get to fight you back. 5 little guardians on 4s because they're not storm guardians. Ooh. And on 5s, yeah.
Get there. We have
get
power
'em.
armor. You
Yes.
find the weak spot.
And then I do have my warlock, who does have a singing spear, so sadly he doesn't get the extra attack.
Oh,
for
it's
2 plus
two-handed.
power weapons.
Yeah.
It is 2-handed. 1 attack from my warlock. Yeah, wins on 2s. Ah.
So we win this combat.
And I'm not outnumbered.
You
but
might
I
be
am
under half. You are under half? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm not under half.
Perfect.
'Cause I had I am under half because I had 13 to start
perfect.
with. They're okay.
They're A-okay.
They're okay. They still. That's good. That's all I needed to hold the line.
For one more round.
So we're all based up and nothing fancy.
That's going to bring it to Space Wolf Third 2 coming up. Well, we know where the not the shrine, the portal is.
Yep.
So our Lord is going to make his way that direction. So going to rally, they don't have anyone nearby, so they're going to automatically rally, and no enemies within 6, they will auto rally as well. And they're back in the fight with They Shall Know No Fear. Which means they can operate effectively normally, and we're not going to have the Wolf Priest rein them in. I need them to surge towards the enemy, and that is probably the nearest now. So that's the direction they're going to go.
Nice.
And they are going to have to do a move through cover because they're going to have to climb up the rock. So here's their move through cover. They're going to go 4. Oh, they have the rule move through cover. They're going to go 4, and then they're going to add 6 to
So
it.
10. Nice.
10 they go, climbing up. There we go, and funny enough, I find that the smaller bases seem to climb and stick onto things a little bit better, even though they're metal. Interesting. And we are going to proceed with the rest of our movement. I do have to move these Wolfen, and they have no way to control their movement, so they're just going to add D6 to it. They're going to go 6 plus 6.
Oh, there they go. Look at the butt.
They might get somewhere by turn 6. They're slowly coming down the stairs here. We're going to keep these Gray Slayers here, protecting the Long Fangs in case anything wants to get too close to them. Might get lucky and have a couple shots within 24 at the bikes. And this unit is just going to move 6 behind the Wolfen. And then we're going to do a move through cover for these guys because they have to climb up there. But the 13th company gains move through cover on everyone.
Nice.
So that 6 will be great. They're going to go 4 up essentially because 2 to climb. Some bolter shots going up there. And, well, that's it. Nice and quick are the movement phases.
It's an exciting time to be alive.
Let's go to shooting. I'm going to see whatever shots I get within 24. I might get 2 if I'm lucky. Maybe 3.
24.
Looks like 2, maybe 3. It'll be 3.
3.
Nice. 3 bolters coming right up at those lads. We hit them 3 times.
Nice.
Strength 4, toughness 4. We wound them 2 times. No AP.
I just be on 3s.
3 up bike save.
1 goes down.
That'll be a Lucian check later. And we might as well go into Long Fangs. We are going to use the rule. We're going to fire 2 frag missiles at the Guardian Defenders.
Love it.
And we are going to fire both the las cannons at the remaining jet bikes.
Nice.
And he has to forego his shooting, but he only has a pistol, so it's okay. So we'll start with the las cannons.
Nicely done.
Couple of hits.
Can't say no to that.
Couple of wounds. You have cover.
So I'm going to go ahead on him. 4 up.
Oh, good.
And...
the cover
yes!
protects both of them.
Woo! Thank goodness.
And see if these crack missiles or the frag missiles land. So one will shoot wide and miss, and the other one will land.
Should pass.
Right in the middle
So
of
it
them.
has to be on one of the models. So
Yeah,
that would probably be the most.
Yep, that's who I'd
So
go
you'll
for
get
anyways.
4 partials. I mean 4 automatics. No, 5 automatics and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 partials.
Perfect. So we have 5 hits plus. Okay, 10 hits it is.
Nice.
AP 6, so you're going to get your full 5 up save. And these are 3s to wound. That's going to be 6 wounding hits.
Nice. 5 ups. I lose 4 of them, which will be relatively quick. So we'll do 1, 2. Actually, we'll do 1, 2, 3 just to make that charge ever slightly longer. And we'll do one of these guys back here.
Very good. And then we have their bolters up here. And they're both in rapid fire range. So this
Yes,
will be
you are.
4 shots. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, 1 hit. And no wound. And that's it for shooting. We're going to go right to your morale on those 2 guys.
Morale on the bikes, -1. They're okay. 8 goes to
that's right.
7.
They're A-okay. We're going to go ahead and roll up a charge here. We're going to try the Wolfen declaring a charge into that squad there. Now, they do have to roll a move through cover because they're going to be going through that.
They roll 3 dice, though.
They do roll 3
Pick
dice.
the highest.
Oh, that might have failed. So I'm only going to go 5. We have no idea what the distance is. I'll let
Dun,
Skari do
dun,
it for me.
dun.
5 will be, no, we're out shy by
Hooray.
shooting them with, the missiles actually ended up failing the charge
Because
there.
you have to get them base to base. There's
Yep.
no engagement range here.
I was kind of gambling it. I'm like, if I roll a 5, I might still make it. I was off by about a quarter of an
That's
inch.
right. Yes, good job, Guardians. Well done.
Sacrificing their lives. And then we have this fight over
Combat.
here. We go first with the Wolfen on 3s, 8 attacks. We're going to have 6 hits.
Nice.
And 2s to wound. And we land 5 wounding hits.
Okay. So I still have 5 little Guardians. And 3 of them will go down.
We're getting there. It's slow.
1, 2, 3. And then we get to fight you back. So I have 2 little Guardians on 4s and on 5s.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
get 'em.
wounding hit. So we got power armor. We're going to pass it.
And then my Warlock hit. Does
No.
not hit. And then I owe you morale. I am now outnumbered.
Yep.
Just outnumbered. So -2 to this. I pass.
Nice. They're 9 or 8.
No,
They're
8.
Yeah,
They're
they're
8. Yeah.
That kind of works out for me because I'd rather kill them on Skari's turn.
Boop.
And we all pile
that does
in.
make sense to me as
keep
well.
the good fight going. And look at that, everyone. That is how quickly a Space Marine turn typically plays in this era.
And then we're on to Ulthwé turn number 3. Let's see some reserves come in. No, or number 2. No,
three,
number 3.
yeah.
Yeah, let's see if some
exactly.
reserves show up. Okay, on 3s this time. Warwalker comes in, and 2. All my reserves show up.
they're gonna come
Nicely
flying on.
done.
They'll come in from.
Well,
these are all
actually, I have
fast
to
vehicles.
do. They're super fast vehicles. I'm gonna do my psychic powers first, though.
Oh, sure.
Let's do guide first for reroll hits. That happens. Then we're gonna go fortune. That also happens. Leadership
With the
10.
9, yep.
Yeah, and that's all I can do right now.
And then come the 2 Vipers and a
Okay,
Warwalker.
so the key here is what do I want to do with this? Because I really want to start doing some. I have to shoot you. I have to kill you. So this is actually going to go this way, like so.
Oh, it's a sacrificial piece?
Yeah, well, the thing is they move. You only hit them on 6s, right? Because they move so fast.
True.
So I'm just going to go up here, and then we're going to try and kill some of them.
My 2 Grey Slayers, yeah.
That's right.
I get the points for them. You already had half for them, but you might as well get the full.
I might as well. This one's just going to go out this way, just more than 6, I guess, to also prevent you from getting mega hits, just to kind of get some shots there. And then we've got my little Warwalker.
Scatter Laser Warwalker.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with the Warwalker, to be honest, because it's a walker. Yeah, I'm going to go here, and if you want to come pile into me, you can, or whatnot, but it's got some guns. And I just want to keep it nice and safe from that. I'm not sure if I should send these Guardians backwards.
To tie up the wolf and more.
Yeah, because they are
Send in
really,
the bodies.
really annoying. I might as well. But if I do that, I give up their shooting. So that makes me very sad. So at the same time, I might just move them in. So you know what? I'm going to change this here because this is going to go back this way. Just going to go up like so.
Fly up there.
And they are 100% going to sacrifice themselves dearly for Ulthwé.
Everything, the whole thing is about sacrifice yourself for Ulthwé.
That's right.
Everyone end your life for Ulthwé now.
That's the whole. They're gonna split up a little bit so that crazy frag rockets don't get all of the guns anymore, like that as well. So they're just gonna create a little bit of space, room, keep make sure that these don't get charged or tagged, and we'll see what we do with that. My Farseers here are going to move through cover. Oh, there we go.
going
A little
5
bit
now.
faster. They're just going to
Skirt the edge of the cliff.
skirt the edge of the cliff and stay in the cover. And also...
They have 4 pinball and
Not that they care about... No, it's more just to force you to have to target them through the cover.
Oh,
basically.
I see.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the benefit from... these guys all have grenades, if that matters, but...
Well, I'm initiative 5 and 6. So, yeah, thanks to the emboldened psychic power or whatever. So enhanced psychic power. So I'm not, so I just want to make sure I go first here. Well. I'm not sure what I want to do here with this, but we're just going to go up this 6 inches this way, like this, boop. And I think I'm going to take a leadership test to try and shoot at Long Fangs.
Yep, might as well.
It might as well, what else am I going to do here? Okay, so with that, let's dive into the shooting phase. I'm going to start with an Eldritch Storm.
All right.
Good
luck.
It goes off.
Yep,
I'm
absolutely.
going to hit your Wolfen again.
Go for the Wolfen? Yeah, they both have talismans.
Yeah.
So does it ignore? No.
Do you get it? Oh, because it's probably going to hit him as well, so you might as well take one on him
There you go.
too.
Didn't matter. Thank goodness. I'm like, I don't know. That one works. It might work that way.
Yeah, I think that unit would be able to ignore it, right? So it's going to hit him and then that guy.
The one
And
hit
I don't know if I hit him. I think he's a little too far.
Yeah, he might not be hit. So just
So
not
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Wolfen.
And then one little...
And one
dog.
puppy. All I'm worried about is that pinning test,
Of course,
basically.
yeah.
So one little puppy is over here, needing a 5. No.
Ooh.
And then 5 Wolfen on 5s. So that'd be 1 Wolfen.
1 3-up save. We pass it with the power of...
Pinning tests, please.
Yeah, all right. So we'll go for the priest. Not pinned.
Okay.
And then our
Lord.
Wolf Lord. He's okay. We're 10 on Wolf.
He's 10 as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll double check. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Wolf Lord's 10. Pinning, by the way, very bad. You pretty much they lose their turn.
They lose a whole turn, which would be quite bad. Okay, so now I'm going to do this here. He's going to cast a once per game Eldritch Storm as well.
Oh, with the stone.
But it automatically is cast.
Very good.
Because that's just once per game. That's what his little waste stone does.
Aim at the
He's
same
basically going to
model?
do the same. the same model.
See if I ignore it.
Yep.
They do not.
Yeah.
The Wolf Lord's unit
Wolf Lord does not. Okay, so same thing. So we got 5 into the Wolfen on 5s. No Wolfen. And the one little puppy. No, it's just the pinning test.
There's just a bunch of storms going on here. So the Wolf Priest unit,
Yep.
not pinned.
so
and the
close.
Lord,
No, come on. Anyway,
they're just walking through a psychic storm. No problems.
We've lived in this.
We lived in this for 10,000 years.
We've done this for so long.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious. So things that don't have a choice, I'm going to take a morale leadership test. If not, I guess I have to shoot those Wolfen up on the hill.
Yep.
And they're okay.
Pass.
So they are going to shoot at your long
Right
fangs.
past them, right up to the long fangs.
Boo-boo-boo. 3 little guns. Ooh, they hit 3 times this time.
2s.
And do 2 saves.
All right, these are going to be on, well, probably missiles, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Yes.
Ah, there they go. Bang, bang.
Nicely done.
That'll be a leadership check for them later.
Well, if any of you have been following the series, there was this one fateful game
Our first one.
where I shot 1,000,000 Dark Lances at 1 unit of Longfangs, and they would not fail a save.
Just cover saves all day.
Just cover saves, or I failed to wound or failed to hit. So good riddance. They
Lost a few
deserve to
missiles,
die.
sadly, losing our missiles here. Okay, this is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Where?
Oh, I forgot to do my Mind War stuff. I guess that has
Oh,
to
yeah,
happen.
by all means, go ahead.
So
and
Mind War, please and thank you. That goes off.
There will be a Mind War?
Will it be though?
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
It has to be on him because I was
him.
targeting them with the. It's a shooting attack basically,
gotcha.
right? Are you ready?
Leadership 10?
Mind War says. Oh, I got a
4.
14.
Oh, we crank a 6.
No.
We are immune to your Mind War
And then all the little
shenanigans.
pistols and stuff as well.
That's right.
So when I got it, I should have only shot 5 pistols last turn because Mind War count. I can't shoot a weapon if he does that. So I've got 5 little pistols on 3s. Oh, actually.
With a reroll as well.
Oh yeah, they're just 5 little pistols from Warlocks. Nothing too crazy.
Guide says.
Oh, guide. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah.
All hit.
And 4s, they're into your Wolfen, of course. Ooh,
Oh, 5 wounds on the Wolfen. Ooh, geez. 3 up our power armor.
that's not bad.
And we're going to lose 1. However, we do have healing bombs.
Nice, so you're
So
gonna
that's
save it
for the turn.
And I forgot I have to actually shoot them when he does this. I got excited about the Psychic Storms.
That's okay. It doesn't change too
and
much.
2 little spears. So
Singing
2 little
spears?
spears on 2s because they're Farseers with guide. And on 2s. So 2.
2 more power armor saves. The spears. Oh, 1 will get a Wolfen.
Nice, very nicely done.
It's only 12, eh?
They're 12 inches, yeah. So
is this
12
guy within
inches.
12? Yeah.
Nice. Flat. Got him. So then I have to do all of their guns.
Lots of shots.
I'll do the rocket launcher, doing the crack rocket basically.
Hit.
1 cover save if you want to put it in cover.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to. So barricade there.
Yep.
No.
Got 1.
Bam. Dead.
And then Eldritch Storm doesn't stop me from. The gem is an Eldritch Storm that counts as shooting a weapon, so he doesn't get to shoot his pistol, but I do get all the other catapults. Okay, so 13 catapults on 3s because they're the Black Guardians. If only I had guide over here, eh? That would
Guy
be,
over there would be real nasty.
It would be really nice. And then we've got on 4s because the Shuriken is actually very good in this edition. Only 3 though.
Somehow only 3. That does take out another Wolfen.
Hey, anyone I can kill is important, so that's
Probably can't even see that guy, so let's go ahead and lose this one. Blah. It'll be a leadership for them at the end of the phase.
We're gonna go ahead with this Viper. It's gonna shoot at the Wolfen as well.
So same target over here.
Same
Yep.
target. Yeah, you can just
Yep.
basically shoot at him. So I've got the catapult at the bottom. It is twin linked, and on 4s, 1 save from the catapult.
And then we have the cannon.
The cannon. All hit. Needing 2s to wound here. And this would be 3, so 4 saves in total.
These are armor. Ooh,
One
another
more.
one goes down. Blah. Lose that guy.
Nice. So he's going to shoot into that hunter unit with his. So 2 catapults, twin linked, and on 4s, 1 save, 1 armor save, and then the cannon, 2 hits on 2s. So 3 saves for those 2 in the building.
That'd be power armor. Oh, they're dead.
I got him. Oh,
That's
nicely done. So scatter lasers, 2 of them. Gonna shoot into the long fangs.
Now
Nicely
he's
done.
a walker. He can see over the battlefield. He does not need to.
2 D6 shots.
Yes, it's a random amount of shots.
So 10 shots.
Very good.
Beep, 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 beep. It's so random.
And it's a guardian piloting it, so I assume he hits on 3s.
Yes, because they are special, more expensive Woolwalkers that are piloted by trained guardians, hitting on 3s. And wounding on
I think it's strength 5.
2, strength 6.
Oh, it's 6, nice.
So that would be 6 armor saves from the scatter lasers.
That was at the long fangs?
That's at the long fangs.
Here's 4 of them.
Oh, come on, bring him down.
And
1 lives.
so we'll keep the las cannon, I suppose.
Makes sense. Okay, last but not least, we have the disruption cannon. It's going to try and hit that model right there.
And you have more than enough.
Hooray!
Perfect. But he is out of line of sight.
It
We'll
is.
see if it scatters or not.
Okay, will it hit? Will it scatter? Oh, it's
go
going to go
6.
6 that way.
Might not hit much of anything here. We'll see.
Yeah, try and make it happen here. So it's going to go this way. It's going to get a partial hit.
Partial on my priest. Ooh,
Yeah,
scary.
just a partial.
4 up to hit him.
Just a partial. He does
Ooh,
get
he's
hit.
2 to wound.
Well, one guy takes a save from this location for cover, so you could put it on them for a 5-up because for the
rocky crag.
the rocky crags.
I'll do that. I'll take that. Ooh.
No, but that is a pinning test. However.
Oh, and after all of that, they're not pinned yet. So many
-1.
leaders.
You rolled an 8.
Yes. Let me double check. I think he's 9. Never mind. The -1 is only for morale, not pinning. Has to be like an ordnance barrage.
Correct.
For the
-1. Yeah, pinning is a specific type of test that doesn't have any modifiers. Very specific modifiers apply to pinning because it's so powerful.
It's very powerful mechanic.
Correct,
Yeah.
yes.
Is that it for shooting?
That's it for shooting.
I owe you morale checks.
You do.
Now
This
we are
will
under
be a
half.
-1.
Yes.
Correct.
Ha!
They're
We're good.
okay.
And then these long fangs.
That's right.
Ah,
He's
7.
okay as well.
They're A-okay.
Unless he's leadership 7 base, but he's a veteran, so I'm assuming he's
Yeah.
at least 8 or 9.
They're all 9.
They're quite literally veteran sergeants with guns.
Very, very brave lads.
Nice. No charges. That shot over there, so it can't charge elsewhere. And
just
we
have
do a
this
combat, which you get to go do first.
3s to hit with the Wolfen in combat. Ooh, we got 5 hits.
Nice.
And 2s to wound. That is 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Okay, well I have 2 5-up saves. Nope. And then 3 on 4-ups on my warlock.
The rune armor.
Nah, he just goes down.
So this
well done. That is a massacre result.
West Trigger to D6. Well, I don't really want to go into combat with them. I'm gonna go 4 because I'd rather them just move about. But they have that weird animal savagery rule. Just gonna like surround the Warwalker. I'd rather charge it with my dudes.
I was hoping that warlock would survive so that I could run away and keep the points alive, but
Yeah.
not today.
Got a test for last man standing. It is a rule for individual models kind of hiding in corners and areas just so you can't save points that consistently. 9.
He's -1.
But we're under.
Oh no, I think it's just a regular leadership test.
We'll have to double check.
Yeah.
I also didn't notice anywhere for they shall know no fear or no matter the odds for the wolves that they ignore that rule. However, I don't think they take the -1 on a last man standing because it's a leadership.
It's just a leadership, not a morale.
Gotcha. Okay. Then.
And then they did go back behind the little.
Oh, with their assault move. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
I think we're good to proceed to movement. We're gonna have this unit. They're gonna move through cover, and they'll do the bestial or animal
These guys?
savagery. It doesn't really matter too much. Just gonna go up there. Move through cover says they move 5, and then they're gonna add 6 to it. So there's gonna be kind of right in front of you because they have to just move towards them. They'll all eventually end up over there. We want to go for the Seer Council, so we're gonna start moving in that direction with these guys, hoping that they just kind of it works out for them. And 6
Here they
we go. Just gonna land
Get 'em.
beside them. I know I won't be able to really charge here, so we're just gonna shoot our pistols and everything. Why
Get the
not?
pistols.
That's where they're gonna end up, and our Grey Slayers are going to abandon the structure. We need them in the game. They're just gonna descend down the stairs, end up around here. I know they're not gonna have any shots. We're not gonna bother. Well, those Wolfen have to do their animal savagery move, but they're just gonna move closer to that Warwalker, so it shouldn't matter too much. And then the Wolfen up on the bridge are going to add 6 to their movement.
Another
It's
6,
just so
eh?
fast.
Oh my
If you'd be
goodness
so kind as
gracious.
to move them 12.
There they come, just all the way down here.
They're get their. It is only their 3rd turn, and they're quite fast, so they're making their way around, I guess, which is nice.
This is hilarious.
And then after that's done moving, we're gonna go to the shooting phase, and this singular Lasken is gonna take a shot at that Viper right there.
Okay,
Why not?
nice.
Oh, I think we hit him. There's no negative to hit.
No negatives, but it is because he moves so fast. It's only glancing.
That's right.
Yes.
Well,
It's a glance.
It's a glance.
Nice.
There's no hold down or anything here.
Just
doesn't
open
matter.
tops.
Oh, I've got to roll.
Yeah.
You are
It's
a
a 4.
4.
Well, yeah. So you kill my gun.
Yes, armament destroyed. As it's zipping around, my last cannon hits the shuriken cannon.
No.
So he's left with the shuriken catapult underneath.
Yep.
Not so bad. Took away, 3 strength 6 shots. Then we can move on to bolt pistols. They'll all fire at the seer count, so whoever's within 12, that is. Would be the Wolf Lord plus 4 of his Storm Claws, I believe they're called. So
nice.
the Wolf Lord shot will hit because he's BS5, I think.
Yep.
And then the other 4 guys will hit once as well. So we got 2 hits and 1 wound.
Very cool. I'll just put it on one of the Farseers.
Sure.
And he's fine.
Nice. Rune armor saves them. These guys don't have any shots. I don't think Wolfen have any shots. And then the only shot here is the Wolf Priest. That's the old Ulrich the Slayer model. I just didn't have the points for the plasma pistol. It's just a bolt pistol. I was hoping it never came up. It didn't matter anyways, even if that was plasma or not. And charging. I'm not going to declare it there because I know I can't make that one. And I guess just here. And onto the Warwalker.
Yeah.
So it should be pretty smooth stuff.
Or
Just go ahead and engage some of these
done.
models.
Nicely done.
Hip,
Getting all fighty.
Probably went too far with him. There we go, something like that.
Yep.
And that'll be it. I guess I'll go to start fighting here. And I go first, I suppose.
Yep.
The Wolf Priest himself has 4 attacks. He gets 1 for charging and 1 from the extra close combat weapon being a pistol and a power weapon.
Nice.
Hitting on 3s. He does not have a Mastercrafted one. The Wolf Lord does over there.
Very cool.
And it's just a regular power weapon, so 3s to kill.
3 dead?
3
Nothing I can do about that.
slain
So within
guardians.
2 inches, so we'll do 1, 2, and 3.
And then the 9 Wolfen attacks for
Nice.
charging. It's a slaughter. Only 3 hits.
Okay. Okay.
And
2s.
3 wounds.
I
No
do
AP.
get saves here though. 5s. Okay, you did get 3 of them. So I do have to kill 3 that are within 2 of Wolfen. So 1, 2, 3.
And then you can fight back.
Nice. So I will get. They have to fight your Lord though, because they're in base to base with them. And then I'm going to do 3 plus 1 into your Wolfen. So 2 into your Priest. Ooh,
Hit.
They both hit. 5s to wound. 1
wound.
Nicely done.
He does have runic armor. It's a 2 Artificer armor.
Sad. And then 3 Guardians into your Wolven. Ooh, come on, 5s. No, and then my 1
Spear.
hits.
Wound.
Wounds. 1 save, please.
Armor.
Yeah.
Oh. But we do have healing bombs.
No.
So we passed the first one because it's my turn now. I used it on
Nice.
Skari's turn last time.
So I am under 50.
Oh, I got him
Not
under 50.
I believe so. There was
17?
There was 16, 18 in total. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, they're just at.
Nice. Very good.
Leadership test.
8.
They hold.
Very good. And
Nicely
then
done.
I'm in base contact. You guys come piling in.
So we just pile in. This is going to be a fun fight.
Let the scrap continue.
Let the scrap continue.
The goal is to get into combat with wolves. Once we're in combat, good things happen.
That's right.
And that's, some people might think the Eldar didn't have a chance there. I had to pass 4 different pinning checks for that to happen. I got very lucky.
Yeah, there was a lot of me trying to stop you from doing that. Okay, fighting over here.
I got 8 Wolfen attacking the Walker. We're fighting the Walker here. He's armor 10 everywhere. He's weapon skill 3. We're not going to use grenades for 2 reasons. 1, we're strength 5. We don't need them. And 2, we don't have grenades.
Nice.
So we actually missed 3 of them. And we need 5s to glance.
Yep.
6 is pen. I have glance, pen.
Nice.
Exactly that. You're open topped. I believe I get to add
You just
plus
get
1 of
plus
these.
1, yeah.
So here's the 2 glances. 5/5.
So immobilized, weapon destroyed.
And that's a 5
dead.
on the dub.
Yeah, so it dies. It's not going to explode. So you
He's just a
kill
wreck.
it. You just wrecked him.
We'll smoke him up. And I don't think we get to massacre after a Walker.
You do. It's the same. They have an issue. You're engaged with them.
If I do, it's 3.
Yeah.
You're probably right. There we go. Move on to the next thing. Obviously, we're not engaging anything else. We only rolled a little baby 3. I think that is the end of my turn.
Yeah, well, that's not bad, actually. You're
pretty good.
starting to get some points. I don't really have that many points. I have to start maximizing on kills because you have a lot of points in these Wolfen units.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens in my turn number 4. So, psychic powers. Let's try and do a guide. It happens. Let's try and do fortune. It
happens.
also happens. Nicely done. That's the only powers that I need to do with that.
Did you want to put the reroll armor saves on them with
No.
the emboldened or
No,
whatever?
I'm going to put it on them.
keep it on them.
This unit is worth 900 points.
True.
That is that unit is. I need to keep that unit.
For anyone curious, that's 3 Farseers, 4 Warlocks.
Well, it's 450 points, but in this mission, it's worth double.
They give up double their
So
score. Gotcha.
let's just say that's pretty spicy.
Well, the Wolf Lord is creeping up to him.
He definitely is. So we are going to go ahead and do something fun. So I'm going to go ahead and declare a tank shock
Yes.
on this unit.
Move them
with
out of the
a
way.
12. So I'm going to go in a straight line this way and end here. So you have to take a leadership morale test, I believe, and they fail.
Ooh.
Heck yeah, get out of
It worked.
here.
So they break.
They break and they run.
And they're going to go 10.
Nicely done.
Okay. No one expects the tank shot.
Hooray!
There we go. And they go.
That
this way.
is hilarious, and that makes me very happy because I can just do a very fun thing, which is called escort them off the table.
That's okay. I have a chance to deal with them before that happens.
You definitely do,
Yeah.
but that's the only way you can stop and they shall know no fear models.
Yep.
That actually leverages some pressure
It does,
off of
yeah.
my area here. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that happened.
And what are we
Okay.
running away with the
So-
council?
No, the council does have to take a leadership test. So they're going to take, leadership test, they move through cover. So
forward.
they move there 4.
Oh, they're getting closer to the Wolf Lord.
Yeah!
Interesting.
I'm going to try Mind War him.
Oh,
Right?
true.
That'd be
okay.
really fun.
Or
Or,
the sa-
or Mind War the Priest, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be one or the other, so we'll see. And then we'll see what happens with this.
Still haven't looked up the Wolf Priest leadership yet. Hasn't really come very close, but the
It's
rolls
been
haven't been
almost
necessary.
the
Yeah.
entire time. Actually, let's tuck him in there so he can go in here. Okay, and then the guy that has Guide has 2 wounds remaining. Okay. Just gonna go 6 up this way. I've got 1 more Long Fang I need to try kill.
Get the full points for them. They're
trying.
pretty expensive.
Yeah, so, just trying to kill as many models or units as I can that are fully killable.
Yeah, I believe they're 240 for the squad of 5. So,
That is pretty good.
Or 220. Oh, they're over 200.
Yeah, it's like a whole unit of Guardians. And that's that. So with that, let's do some shooting. Okay, so that can't shoot anything. This can.
Yep. As a reminder, the one that tank shocked lost the cannon.
Yeah, so I
last
do
time.
have the little gun, but it has to end in a straight line from where it is. So the other guns are basically facing forward, so there's nothing I can do about that. Actually, that just means this guy has to go this way.
Oh, because you want to fire at them?
Well, I might as well. It forces them.
Oh, yeah, you don't really have too many other
Actually-
targets.
Well, no, you know what? I might actually just, we'll see what happens over here. So
some pressure
we
on
are
that.
going to go ahead and do some psychic powers. So let's start with Mind War, because it can just pick any model that I want with an 18. So let's start a Mind War. It's going to go off on a 9. I will attempt to Mind War your Wolf Priest again.
Talisman! Nope,
Okay.
it works. Oh, jeez.
3rd time's a charm?
got
No,
2.
2. Come on. Come
4.
on. Oh my gosh.
This mind, probably one of the most powerful abilities in this edition, is just not working.
It's not working for me today, which is fine because it keeps it spicy.
Yeah.
And then over here we've got Eldritch Storm, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. It goes off. That is, of course,
I'm going to target them.
gonna go on.
Talisman!
them.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Talisman's only 1 point for the upgrade, so it's not like super expensive. It's just a nice
Yeah.
utility thing to have.
Okay. So which one do we want to do? So I think that's probably the best.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to hit 6 dudes and 2
So
wolves.
just 2. So 8 in total.
8 in total, yes.
Okay. 1 on 5s. So that would be 3, please.
3 wounding hits. I'll just take that on Storm Claws. Ah, we lose 2 of
Go
them.
down. No bombs on this unit though.
Yeah, they don't have any bombs. That's
Okay.
only Wolf Priest. Well, we might as well lose guys in the back.
Pop, pop.
Bam, bam.
And
That's
a pinning test. Oh, he's
We're okay.
fine. He's fine. Leadership test to try and target the target thing I want. I do. They're gonna shoot your long thing.
Try and finish out the long thing.
Come on, let's go. 2 hits, 2s, 2 armor
wounds.
saves, trying to make up for. Yes!
Oh, there he goes. He's a shirking cannon, and down he
Oh,
goes.
thank goodness.
That's a
What's
lot
his
of
name? What's his name? He has a name.
That's off tanker.
I'm just gonna use their movement now, just so I do not forget. They're just gonna move
Makes sense.
sideways like so.
Very good.
Okay. With that, let's do some other shooting. Let's do the barrage weapon, the D cannon.
The distortion cannon.
Oh no, I have to do the rest of the guns. What am I talking about?
Oh, yeah, they're shooting.
Oh my goodness gracious. They have so many other things to shoot. So Mind War's fine. That's this guy here. So he doesn't get to shoot a weapon. Then I've got 2 spears, 2 hits. And 2 saves.
3 ups. Boom, boom.
Good, good.
We're okay.
And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Where's my 5th one? Just 4. 4 little pistols. 4 little pistols. With rerolls for guide and 4s. 2 saves, please.
3 ups. Ooh, make one fail
more
one.
Goes down.
I want to put it on. I just got to double check a rule here. I think I can put that on the wolf. Yes, the 4th edition rules changed up how the mixed armor rules work. The Space Wolves had their own rule.
Same as the Black Templars, and then they went to that one.
They went to that one as well.
Because they had the neophytes and initiates as well.
Yeah. So you gotta, as long as the majority is still, now the majority is there telling us. Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the Viper into them.
Yes.
So we've got the twin-linked little gun on 4. So 2 on whatever the save is for the wolves.
Yes, and now I have to
5 as well.
These are AP. That's probably gonna be killed. So I'll have to do cover saves there.
Yeah.
Shooting down the rocks. Let's get. Oh, it's 5, 6.
Nice.
All right,
and
the
then the cannons.
Cannons.
No, and then 2s. Just 1
hit. That'll have to go on a wolf.
Yep.
And that will smoke one.
Nice.
Oh, we'll lose this guy. Ooh, sad. Sad wolf sounds. That'll be a leadership check for models lost.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'll do the D cannon over on this guy.
Yep.
We'll
We
just
know
go
that's
here.
in range. We don't have to measure that.
And thank goodness.
That's a hit.
So a partial and a hit. 2.
2 hits.
On 2s.
Boom, boom.
So 2 at AP 2 on the majority.
Gotta put on. I had to order that work. That was horrible. Whatever. We're just gonna lose these 2, I guess.
Yep.
Boom, boom. This guy's
dead.
got a power fist, so I don't lose him.
And
Actually,
I think
I don't know if the power fist matters at all. Whatever. Pinning. They're okay.
they
No
are
pinning.
okay.
No
Okay.
one pinned today.
so. That's it. Now it's morale.
Yes. So these guys took a hit. And
They are
they're
okay, even with the -1. Okay. Oh, I don't even know if it's -1, but that's it. That's all I got. We do this fight over here, and that's all we got.
All right. Well, our chaplain has 5 attacks, and then the wolfen have 6 following up afterwards.
Nice.
Chaplain will hit with everything.
Oh my goodness.
Chaplain
gracious.
will kill 3 models.
Oof,
He's only
so
strength 4.
bad. 1, 2, 3.
And
Okay.
then the wolfen.
Those little Space Marine characters just kill so much.
Give 'em a power weapon, yeah.
Insane.
And we kill. Oh, we wound 4 more.
So 5 ups on them, and I lose 3 more there. So that'll be 1, 2, 3.
you get to fight back.
That'll kill the cannon. So
Just
don't
these
have to
3
worry
left.
about that. Guardians first. Nope. And the Warlock.
Hit.
1 save. Try get him.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You do have healing bombs
no,
on your turn.
that's 2 for 2.
I
That
know.
saved you so many points already.
Hundreds of points at this point.
So I am outnumbered, and I'm under 50. So it is -2, looking for 6s. And I do get to re-roll it thanks to Embolden. No, do they run away? Initiative 5.
Initiative 5. Your.
So I get so you cut them down.
So we sweep them.
Oh,
they,
no.
They run and scatter. Ooh.
I was really hoping they would hold the line just a tad longer.
And we massacre 5.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go towards this because I want to alleviate the other wolfen.
There you go.
I want to be able to move up there and get them.
Makes sense.
And that's it. We're on to my
what you
turn
got.
4. Hey, I am losing quite a bit of Marines, but we are also ripping the other to pieces.
You're just
here.
destroying all of my units.
It's a brutal game. We're gonna go ahead and do their little animal savagery rule. I just want to climb up there, just so I don't have to do a
you're-
weird
you're
charge.
good, you're
Should be good.
You
My
don't-
move to
you're-
cover 6.
you're
Yeah,
fine, you're
excellent. These guys can't rally, unfortunately, because there is an enemy within 6.
Yep.
So they're gonna go 8.
Nice. They don't have any sort of like purity seals or anything like that.
No purity seals on the wolfen. Not at all. And
Okay, there we go.
Okay, then we're gonna do a move through cover on our boss's unit.
Yep.
They go 6.
Where do they want to go?
They're just gonna climb up the ledge.
Yep.
And we just want to look for a fight. And another move through cover on them. They just want to hop up into there.
Nice.
They'll go 6 as well.
Very nice. They're just moving up.
Very fun. Very
Get him.
cool.
And then he can't make it.
Yeah.
He can't make it. He goes down this way.
And then we go to shooting, where I don't.
This wolfen unit over here.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, no
They're
worries.
gonna add 1 to their movement. They're actually only gonna go 7.
Okay, so they're a little slower than they were. They're,
They're actually running out of steam.
They're almost there.
They've been at a full sprint.
Almost there. Almost there.
Started up here. They're going to get there eventually. I mostly put them up there so that the jet bikes couldn't harass me from up here. It worked out, but it would have been nice to have that unit somewhere else doing something.
Eldar trickery is what we call that.
In the end, we still lost our long fangs to Eldar shooting. So we're going to go ahead and start this off. I'll take whatever's within 12, I'll take shots there.
Yeah.
I think it's just one guy.
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he'll have 2 bolter shots into the Seer Council. Bang, bang. Nope, nope. And then we have 1 bolt pistol, 2 bolt pistols into them.
3 bolt pistols?
He probably can see, actually.
Yeah.
I just assumed he couldn't. He missed anyways. And 2 wounds.
I'll put it on one of the Farseers and reroll saves. No, he takes 1. Not the one that's wounded, of course. And the other Farseer, he takes 1 as well.
Interesting.
So each Farseer has 1 wound taken.
Very good. Getting there. Bunch of thick boys. All right, we're going to go ahead and just, I guess I'll shoot a bolt pistol up at that guy. I think I hit him on, not that. Did he move super fast?
No, it doesn't matter. That's only in combat. You hit him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
and
there's
strength
no
6
negatives.
strength 4 does nothing.
Yeah.
Charging! So they'll go ahead and engage him.
Yep.
And then they're going to go ahead and engage the Seer Council.
Nice.
Gonna roll the move through cover. We'll
Yeah.
have another die,
You're
but the
good.
4 is good enough to get up there.
That's all you need. So 2 and 2.
They'll fight
There you
from
go.
the
They
wolf.
fight, but now it's everything's initiative 10 except for the fist.
That's right. Yes. Because I have.
You have grenades. Wait, does he have grenades, or do the wolves have grenades? They don't have grenades.
The wolves don't have grenades,
Okay.
but the unit has grenades.
Okay, so them and them initiative 10, them initiative 1, and then me initiative 10.
Exactly. Yep.
Nice.
Okay, that is. We'll do that fight last because it's the most dramatic. We'll go ahead and do this fight over here first.
Nice.
The priest has 6 attacks. Now you moved fast enough. I can only hit you on 6s.
Yeah.
The priest misses all of his attacks, and then I have 6 attacks from the. Actually, plus 3 from
9
the wolfen.
attacks.
So I got 1 hit from
1
the wolfen.
so far, nice. 2. Strength 5.
And
so
you're
I'm only
armor
armor 10. Thank
Nothing.
goodness. Well done.
Ah.
That's exciting.
Boo. Okay. Then we have this fight here. We got a bunch.
I'll let you roll your stuff first.
do all my stuff first.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's the same, right?
Is there any weird wound allocation rules for your Seer Council?
Well, their characters, so whoever is in combat with them has to fight them.
What about the
Right.
warlocks? Are they not?
The warlocks are just they're just part of the unit. They're they are technically characters, but it's not one at a time. Like they're the
I'll do the Wolf Lord. He's got a master crafted frost axe.
Nice.
He's got 4 attacks, 5 for charging, 6 for the pistol.
Nice.
Weapon skill high enough to hit you on 3s.
What's your weapon skill?
He
6?
is 6 or 7.
Okay.
I'll double check.
I'm majority weapon skill 6, I believe.
Oh, the Far series. Eh? Oh, but the warlocks can't be 6, are they?
The warlocks.
Never
Let me
mind.
just check.
I'm just assuming the weapon skill of my Wolf Lord is
Yeah.
only 5.
I'm weapon skill 5 on the warlocks because of enhance as well.
That's just like a passive. It's like your power
so
they have.
passive.
Yep.
Yeah, passive. Yeah.
So we have a master crafted
Nice.
frost axe. Didn't help. And these are strength 5 because it's a frost weapon. They're power
nice.
weapons at +1 strength.
That's really good. That's on 2s.
3 wounds. We have invulns on everyone.
So I put it on the 2 augment warlocks first, and then we'll put it on the emboldened warlocks second.
All right.
So 4s. 1 goes through, and that's one of the enhance. The augment.
And then he gets to fight though.
He
And-
does.
And then the other initiative 10 guy, their 2 attacks base is veterans. So 4 attacks on the charge with the extra weapon, only hitting on that. And wounding there.
This is a regular armor save.
Yep, just
so
this is
put
a
it
close
on my
combat weapon.
augment and reroll saves. Nope, you do get 1 more augment, which is him here.
Nice.
However, they do get to swing back at you.
Yes. So they get to go. All your initiative 10 goes now, and then I have the wolves and the
So
Power
1,
Fist last.
2, 3, 4 warlocks, and then I do the Farseers in a second. So I have 1 warlock actually that has to go into him. Everybody else is going to him. So the 1 warlock into him on 4s with guide, and on 2s to wound you with his Witchblade. 2 saves on him.
He's got runic armor. He's okay.
Nicely done. Good job for runic armor.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then into the wolves. What's your majority weapon skill? 4?
Yeah.
So needing 3s to hit here with, and then 2s to wound.
Boom.
That would be 4 saves.
What's my I got I have 3 wolves there, so they
You
have
do.
to. So how many? It was 4 saves.
4 saves so
So
far.
all 3 of those have to go. 1 will go on a
Actually,
power.
hold on 1 second.
Holding?
So put those aside. The Farseers initiative. Oh no, it's all initiative 10. Never mind. It's all at the same time here.
So we might as well. Yeah.
To do these. So
Yeah,
the
the-
Farseers get to hit. So they hit on 3s as well. And they also wound on 2s.
Which blades and stuff.
That's
So
right.
A total
So
of 8 wounds.
8 in total.
So I have 3 on the wolves, and then these 2 guys take a save.
Yep.
So that's 5. They have 3 more to do. That's 3 more on the wolves. So
Nice.
the wolves have to take 2 saves each.
Yeah.
And then 2 saves on each guy afterwards as well. Or
No, one save
one
each.
each on
Yeah.
them. So I'll do the 2 saves on them.
Yep.
They're both
good.
okay. And then the wolves pretty much have 6 saves they have to
saves.
take. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know what their armor is though. Oh, we'll go that wolf there. He is dead. The next one is alive. Well, it's not that he's dead. It's just they're all dead.
Yeah.
You know what? Disregard
they
what I was
go
saying.
down.
I failed 4 saves on the 3 models.
Cool.
There we go. Easy. And then the Power Fist guy has no way to attack
Correct.
because he has no one in base contact within
At
2 of them.
initiative 1.
Yeah.
That means I do win combat.
Yes. We are Space Wolves.
And I do outnumber you.
we don't care about that.
Oh, that's right. So you are under 50.
They care about that.
Okay.
We're good.
Ah, so close.
We're
You
A-okay.
do get to pile in first, though.
Yes. That will conclude Space Wolves on turn 4. We're going to go to 5 now of 6. for
So
the
much
Eldar.
stuff happening. I'm having a lot of fun, Luca.
We're getting
This
there.
is insane.
Lots
this
to
is turn
resolve.
5. There's 2 more turns to go. Yeah, we're just going to jump right into it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a psychic. I'm going to try to do fortune again. Oh, I have to pile in as well. Sorry. So he kind of has to go in there too.
Yeah, they're all base
And he
contact
goes into
essentially.
here as
We
well.
don't have to move them too
Okay,
much.
so guide. It happens.
Very good.
Fortune. It happens.
Very good.
Don't need any of the other ones. Okay. Movement phase time. We're just gonna move. I'm gonna try to get some damage. I'm gonna try pull you away from my stuff. Over
I don't
here,
want to hit you on
like
6s
this.
anymore. I'm done chasing that thing. I just wanted to try and negate.
This is gonna move. It's over 6 and just kind of go this way. Just gonna make that a little bit harder for you to get to as well, I guess. And then we've got this unit over here. What am I gonna do with them? Okay. So over here, where I don't want to fight them at all. They're gonna turbo boost.
Goodbye.
Whee!
Figured as much.
Whee! Let's go! Just because I want to make sure that I keep their points alive, because they're like a chunk of points.
Yep. I'm content enough. I'm going to get half.
Yeah,
That's about it.
exactly. It's like a 300-point unit of bikes, because that
Yeah.
warlock is like 80 points or something.
On his own?
60
Okay,
points for
yeah.
that warlock or something. He has kept them around though, so that's pretty good. Okay, so with that though, Eldritch Storm is a power that doesn't shooting a weapon, it's just a power. Mind War is instead of shooting a weapon, so you cannot use it while you're engaged in combat.
Oh, true.
So we're gonna go ahead and do an Eldritch Storm.
Over here, I assume.
Yes, so we'll go off and I will attempt it. Actually, I'm gonna attempt it on them.
Oh, that works. We got
Yeah, we'll just try it on them, see what happens.
Hoi! Talisman does
Okay.
not come into play.
So that'll be 4 of them on 5s.
2. Just 3 ups. That kills no one.
Okay,
Because
so
of the healing
need
bomb.
to get rid of that first and foremost.
And they're not
They're
pinned.
not pinned. You're good there. Oh, this is the wounded one that has just 1 gun. So it's gonna go
cannon.
the little catapult.
Catapult, I mean.
Twin linked.
2 hit.
And on force to wound, 1 save.
3 up.
Nope.
We're okay.
Then we've got the other one. So we've
got
got the
full array of guns.
twin linked. 1.
Hit.
And 1 save.
They might as well throw the cannon in
The
there.
cannon, because it doesn't actually make a difference. 3 saves in total.
3 ups up there.
Nicely done.
Oh, 1 goes
One
down.
goes down.
And that is a morale check. Ooh, where do I
Nice.
want to go with these guys? Oh, whatever. We'll use this guy.
And then we will just do the D cannon on them.
Smart.
But you're in line of sight. So, okay, does he hit?
Ooh,
Ooh, 4 inches that way. It's
That'll be
not
a
gonna.
flip plus an inch.
It's gonna go this way. It's just gonna land right in the middle. I don't think it'll hit anything. Oh, just there. Not even
Nice.
a partial.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's fine there. Okay. So Assault Phase, they get their Eldar jet bike move. Get up. Go far away. Okay. And then we've got combats. I have initiative 6 on all my Farseers.
I am not that fast.
So they're gonna swing here at your squatted little 2 guys there. So we've got a bunch of Farseers hitting on 3s with guide. And then wounding on 2s, 3 armor saves.
That's just on those guys there. They survived the
and then
Farseer attacks.
initiative 5 now, which is the Warlocks.
And I think the Wolf Lord. And then the 2 remaining Warlocks.
Yep. So, yeah, so 1 has to go to your Lord because he's in base to your Lord.
Hit.
Guide, and then on 2s,
No.
only 1.
Runic
1
armor.
into your Lord.
He's okay.
And 1 into your weapons go 5, and 2s, 2 more armor saves. Just forcing you to roll lots of dice, Luca.
That's a 6 under there.
No. Okay.
Ooh, no
well
one
done.
dies.
Well done.
All right, the
Your
Lord gets
attack's
to
back
fight. He only has 5 attacks right now. Forced to hit
with
with a
Mastercraft.
Mastercraft reroll. roll. Not helping. 2s to wound with the frost weapon.
Only one.
1.
I'll have to put it on the emboldened character, and he's
Ooh,
okay.
he invulns it.
Runic armor.
And then we have 3 attacks from my different runic armor than me.
Yeah.
I missed with those, and then the power fist guy. Same idea. 3 attacks.
Yep.
1 hit.
Nice.
2. Nope.
Okay.
So
that
it's
is a
draw.
protracted combat. Do you take your morale here?
For the losing guys, they're
They're
fine.
okay.
And then the pinning shot miss from the DK.
Yes.
That's right.
And that's it.
My turn 5. My oh my.
is.
Oh, the nearest enemy's over here. So if I was to succumb to my rage, I'd have to chase them down. That's okay. Yep. All right. So my turn 5, real quick and easy. They're going
Rage.
They're going to do their rage.
Rage.
They're going to add 6 to their 6-inch move, so they'll be right in front of it.
9 down. Second time's a charm. Get him.
Really want to help him out, but I think he might be okay on his own as a Wolf Lord. We'll see.
Then over here,
They
have to go towards the closest.
They have to rally. Oh, they auto rally.
auto-rally,
They
the
auto
brains.
rally. They are going to add 2 to their movement.
2A.
4. Move through cover 4. They're going to go 6.
Yeah, so 4 inches across, basically, up this.
So they've rallied.
They rally, and they're just going to go up this way. Get them.
We're ready to
that?
start scrapping. They're not going to do anything this turn. And then we're going to go to...
It's still worth points, though.
They're going to move through cover. They're going to go 3. Oh, no.
Whoop. Too bad you can't re-roll that.
Nope.
I love that there's no re-roll in this game.
It is what you get. What you get.
Yeah.
They're going to shoot anything they can at him. Though that I was hoping to roll more than a 3.
You get 4 shots.
2 guys.
2
Very
rapid
good.
fire bolters.
Bang, bang, bang. Got 2 hits. Armor 10.
3 hits. 3 hits.
Oh yeah, sorry, 3 hits.
Yeah, you're Marines.
And your armor 10.
Yep.
6s.
Just Marine. Nothing.
And his bolt pistol hits. Doesn't do anything.
Charge.
And then we're going to charge. So they'll charge in.
Get them.
They'll try to roll the 6. And I think that's kind of it.
That's it.
So we'll just go ahead and fight here first. The priest has 5 attacks.
6 on the charge.
6 on the charge. I'm just going to re-roll one of these.
Oh, nasty.
So the priest has 2 hits, which I'll just resolve now.
Frost weapon as well?
No, unfortunately.
Strength 4.
Oh!
Ooh, a
We got a
glance.
glancing hit. Very good.
Very nice.
And the glance is +1, so it's a 5.
That is going to immobilize it,
Why does
but
it
it
immobilize?
moves so fast that it dies.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
You got it. Dead.
So we destroy it. We hit something important because it crashes and burns there.
No.
And then you
That
get to
mess.
fight up here first.
Okay, let's do the Farseers. 4 attacks from Farseers here. It's just a matter of trying to crack open your
Power
armor on 2s. So that's 4 armor saves so far.
And, ooh, they're both dead.
Yes, thank goodness.
Bam, bam.
Okay, and then initiative 5, so at the same time as your Lord.
Might as well go ahead and do yours. Get them out of the way.
So 4 little attacks on your Lord.
He's about to go 5 now.
Yeah, so 2 and 3, sorry, on 2s. 2 saves, please.
Two ups. He's okay.
Okay.
Then he himself has his 5 attacks into the warlocks.
Yep.
4s to hit. Master crafted. 2s. 2 wounds.
2 4-ups. It'll be on the warlocks.
Ooh, we killed
One dies. I'll kill the emboldened one.
Yep.
Which is this guy here.
So we definitely lost the combat. We don't care
did.
about being outnumbered though, which is huge because we're 4-1 outnumbered.
And it is -1.
Oh, he breaks.
He's gonna break.
Oh, he rolls a 6 for his.
So I'm initiative 7 technically, or 6 or 7. So I catch you, but you are a Space Marine, so I can't sweeping advance you.
What happens now? There's a rule for this.
Yeah.
Because of They Shall Know No Fear, when caught by a sweeping advance, we just keep fighting instead. However, he's subject to the No Retreat special rule, which is the rule for fearless units. When they lose combat, I take automatic hits based on how outnumbered I am.
4 to 1.
And because it's a 4-1 over here, I take 3 automatic hits.
You do.
And these are just
armor.
regular armor saves. Oh, I take a wound.
Nicely done. He has
So
what, 2 left?
I believe he has 2 remaining.
Nice.
On to your final turn.
This is insane.
Yes.
I've been having a lot of fun.
It's
but
quite
this
good, yeah.
This is insane. Okay, so this is going to make sure it's the closest to both of those units to make sure that my Farseer doesn't get swarmed by Wolfen.
Yeah.
This jet bike unit is going to just move up this way and shoot down range with its shuriken cannon.
Shoot some shots.
That's right, I did get the high ground. Haha, joke's on you, Wolf.
I realized there's 5 of them. I lost one. I think that was the first model I lost was from that
Yes,
squad early
yeah, it
on,
was.
actually.
Other than that, I do have, powers, my apologies. So guide, it happens.
Yes.
Not guide, it happens as well.
Protect.
Protect or whatever that is. And that's it. Then
right.
we've got Eldritch Storm.
Try to pin these guys.
Yeah, just gonna, well, let's do, before that happens, let's do little guns into that unit there.
Right.
Actually, no, we'll start with the D cannon. It's gonna try hit that middle guy.
Oh, yep. No scat. Well, little scatter.
Little scatter, hopefully I don't need to worry about it. If he rolls a hit. Yes,
Yeah.
well done.
So that's gonna be 2 partials and a hit.
2 partials. Oh.
3. Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Twos.
go get him. Get it done.
Boom, boom.
Yes.
All right, so that is going to...
The whole Wolfen unit.
What'll kill 1 and then he'll ignore it and then they take 2.
They
die.
don't, no, you don't get
Oh,
a
you're
save.
right, since the death.
Yeah, you don't get a
Boom,
save.
boom, boom. And then he'll invuln it. He's
Yeah.
got a wolf talisman.
Oh!
He's alive.
He's alive, barely.
4 up invulnerable
Woo!
save. That's a pinning check. He's not
okay,
pinned,
he's
and that'll
okay.
be a morale at the end of the phase as well
Yeah.
for running away.
Insane. We're gonna do the Eldritch Storm. Does it happen?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. But I'm gonna
with the
take
perils.
a.
Yeah.
Does it? It does wound me. So my. Where is he? Eldritch Storm is the guy with the outstretched hand. He has 1 wound remaining.
Very good. Almost died to a barrel.
Almost dead. Where are we putting this Eldritch Storm? I think we're gonna try and hit this unit.
Just to
here.
pin it? Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, we're just gonna try and hit him. I think it'll hit all 5 of them on 5s.
Yeah, it will.
And you take 2 saves, please.
2 saves. That's going to kill 1.
Nice.
Oh,
Pinning
and then
test.
Are they pinned?
No.
No pinning.
Then we'll do the cannon from up top onto them
cannon.
as well. 3s. Oh my goodness gracious.
All missed.
And then we'll do him into your priest.
Little shirking catapult.
Nothing too crazy. So the catapult,
Twin linked if
2
you need
hits.
it.
And that was the one that had just the cannon left. No
Nothing.
saves. And that's that.
Huh. While you leadership on the wolf priest? No.
He's okay.
He's a-okay.
Okay.
So not running away. I assume you're not going to charge anywhere.
No charges. We're just going to fight
Right
here.
to
My
that fight.
Farseers have high initiative.
I got 2 wounds left and ready to fight all day.
Initiative 6 for my Farseers. Hitting on 3s with rerolls because they're higher initiative. Wounding on 2s, just forcing you to take lots of saves. 3 saves, please.
3 2-ups. He has
my
2 wounds
gosh.
left still.
Oh my goodness. And
Might as well get your warlocks out of
my
the way.
warlock. Just one warlock.
Oh, the single one.
So 2 hits and 2s, 1 save, no AP.
He's okay.
He's okay.
And he just, my wolf lord is going
You
to
have
thrash
to-
about.
3 independent characters.
I'm just going to, I'll let you figure it. I don't really care where they go. There you go. I'll let you allocate them.
You should allocate them before you
I'll do 2 on him, 2 on that guy.
Okay.
So 2 on the guy with 1 wound, 2 on the guy with, so 1 wound on.
So
Yep.
2 on the guy with 1 wound on 4s, he's
alive.
okay, and 1 wound on the guy that isn't, he's
Bam.
okay as well.
And
And that is that.
draw combat.
Roll in combat.
And then it goes to my last turn.
That's right.
Then they are going to assault move behind the wall to save on their points, which makes sense. And the last thing I'm going to do is, did he moved pretty far, right?
He moved, yeah, to hit
So
on the
these
sixes.
Wolfen have no choice. They're just going to move up towards him and
Yep.
charge him.
Yep.
This
Well, just
guy.
move that into combat, unless you want to shoot it, but...
Nah, I'm not going to shoot him. Let's go ahead and move him into combat. This chaplain's going to move his 6 this way and hopefully make a charge, though I think he'll be too far away. I'm going to elect to move through cover to take the...
To try and just go straight line.
Ooh, nice.
Nice, so you go 6. You go 6 to here. Boop, boop, like so. Brr.
And then, yeah, I'm too far away to charge.
Yep.
These guys are going to do a move through cover
Yep.
to try and help out the Lord. Oh, they only go 4.
So 3 inches down. Get them. 4.
And then they're going to be too far away to make the charge also. So no need to worry about it. I just have this fight, that fight, and that is the end of my turn.
That is it.
So all the Wolfen can fight. There's just 4 of them or 3 of them. Still 4 Wolfen there, so they have 8 attacks. Well, plus 4 attacks.
Oh no.
So we have 4 hits so far, and then I forgot they charge. So we got more, just the 4 hits. 5s to glance.
Yep. 1 glance.
Just the 1. It's plus
Willed
1.
it.
Oh, he's
Oh
destroyed.
no.
There we
Well,
go.
that's just dead.
We destroyed the other walker or the
Dead.
viper. I mean.
No, that's so many points.
And then we do this
The
fight.
Farseers versus the world.
You go first.
Okay, let's see if these Farseers can do it. Come on, Farseers. 3s to hit. Oh, guided. Come on. Okay, wounding on 2s. 3 armor saves. Let's go.
2 ups.
Bring him down. Oh my
six.
gosh.
The Witchblade.
And then the Witchblade 2 hits. Come on, cut him down.
Nothing.
No.
You'll take nothing.
Drat.
5 attacks. I gotta figure this out. Okay, so let's go ahead and put 2 attacks on the wounded Farseer at a single wound, and
Yep.
all the other guys have 2 wounds, eh?
Yes.
Put 2 on him and 3 on that guy.
Okay.
So the 3 on him. Ooh.
Ooh, very nice.
And then the 2, I'll mastercraft one of those. Nope.
And then
And
twos.
then 2s to wound him.
Oh wait, no, they're strength T4, I believe.
Oh, fire spheres are 4.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, that's only 2 wounds if that's the case. Just 2 it is.
2 on this
That guy there, yep.
4 ups.
Ooh,
No, you
I
cut
kill him.
down.
I kill a random fire sphere.
No, well, that's actually good because it brings the unit to
Half, yeah.
half.
I get half the points for it. It's pretty good.
Which is good.
Both my characters are still at 2 wounds
So
or
you get
more.
full points, and I get full points because of the double.
Oh yeah, because that's a bodyguard unit.
Yeah.
You get like half the thing. Yeah.
No,
true,
I get
true.
well, I get
half
the
plus
full.
the double. Yeah.
I half doubled, so
Half doubled
We
the
each get
full.
each other's unit full. I
Exactly.
was just hoping he would survive with 1 save. Okay, so with that, that's it. We're done.
We're done
count
all
points.
6 turns.
I think you've got me because you have 2 Wolfen units still alive. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get you. And for the hunted, it is. Where is this? Okay, so it's only worth double if you kill the unit completely. I tried to kill both of your characters multiple times, but it is what it is. Let's do some counting. We'll be right back to see where this ends up.
I calculated it. I conceded 789 victory points.
And you
to
got 1,060 some points from me. So with
Oh.
280 points or 260 points, you end up winning. It was
Felt
that mind
costly,
war.
though.
Mind war. 3 or 4 mind wars that just went your way.
To give a little bit of perspective, if Skari was able to kill him with a mind war, he only has 2 wounds, by the way, so he only have to roll 1 degree higher than me on
Correct.
a d6.
Yeah.
I think. He might be
Leadership is like
10.
8 or 9. No, he's
Yeah.
a chaplain. Yeah, so they're like a veteran. If anything, they're a 9.
Yeah,
but I
they're
just
probably
needed like 1 or 2 pips of damage.
So he was about 144
and that's
points.
double if I get him. And then
almost
he
300
wouldn't
points for him.
fail a damn save.
He failed 1 when he was outnumbered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a damn save.
No, but I
It
love.
was good though.
That's probably my favorite rule for the Wolves is the what's it called? The no
Fight.
matter the cost or no
Yep.
matter the odds or whatever.
was
They don't
awesome.
care if they're outnumbered, they'll just keep fighting forever.
Yep.
Very cool rule. But that is it for this game. Skari and I are gonna have a post-game chat.
Make sure you check it out.
If you want to check that out, we're going to go into details about the game, what we kind of want to do in the future for this series and other ideas we have upcoming. That'll be in the description down below if you
Yep.
want to just sit down and listen to us talk shop for a bit.
That'll be great. See you there, and happy wargaming, everybody. I hope you enjoyed.